YouTube.
All righty.
Greeting, Bridge friends. Michael here at BridgeHands, and welcome on December 5th, 2020. And this year is just about over. Grace, are you with us?
I am with us. I hope everybody can hear us. Welcome, Craig and John and Patty. Good to see y'all. Who else is with us today? Happy holidays.
It is. It's going well so far here in River City. I hope wherever you find yourself, you're having a great day today playing bridge. And today we're going to be speaking some more about preempts. Now, you remember last week? Last week was a holiday week, wasn't it? You
It
remember
was.
the
2 weeks
last
ago.
week we were here? 2 weeks ago.
Your birthday.
That's true. Thank you. I was a turkey boy. And so today
Still are.
we're going to be doing some serious turkey, Grace. And we're going to be talking not when we preempt. And if you recall, sometimes Marty Bergen, he would preempt on, sometimes he wouldn't even have a 6-card suit when he would make a preempt. Go figure on that. So we're going to take a look at, once again, hands, except this time we're going to be the responder to when our partner preempted. Uh-oh. Is it Marty? Is he making those really weak preempts? They kind of make you wonder sometimes. But recall, there is something to be said for distribution. So if you have a flat preemptive hand, that's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? If it's a preemptive hand, it shouldn't be flat. Flatter, I should say. In other words, if you have a week 2 with a 6-3-2-2, well, I think you'd rather have a 6-4-2-1, wouldn't you? Or something like that. So, this flatter the hand, the less likely we are to produce tricks most of the time. And that's part of what we learned last week. So today, obviously, some of that is probably going to apply for us also. But as you may recall in your study and your journey for bridge, it's a lot of it's about the law of total tricks. So we're going to be talking about that today and about counting our total number of trumps in response to our partner's preempts. Well, that's a lot of P's there, isn't it, Grace?
Perfectly.
So let's see if I can still navigate around these screens here. Now, if I pop over to this one and maybe give myself a little smaller spot here, we'll take a look at some of the hands, and the show will go on. So we are ready to go ahead and start taking a look at some hands. Now, this was, if you want to go online to purchase Marty Bergen's lessons, which we have rights to use, it is number 1903, and we're working our way through that. I think we got up to about hand number 26 so far over the last several months when we've been using them for part of our lessons. We've had other things too. But we're going to be taking a look at some of the opportunities and benefits of preempting. As we spoke about before, is obviously you want to complicate the opponent's their bids. So if they have an easy game or a slam possibility, we want to make that somewhat obstructive because that's the kind of people we are. Why? Because that's what they do to us, and it obviously works, right?
Oh, man, I had an answer for that.
Okay,
you
what do you
answered
think it
yourself
is?
too quickly. I was going to say, why?
Oh, why?
Because we like
Because
you.
we like it, yes. But remember now, when your partner has made a preempt, then that kind of makes it sometimes difficult for us. So we're going to take a look at some. If you have some questions, go ahead and put them in there. We'd like to get your feedback on some of the permutations. So we can't discuss them all today, but I'll give you my views, and whether or not always coincides with Marty's, probably about 80 or 90% of the time. But hey, we have our differences, so that's what makes the game funny. And so you want to make it fun for you and your partner too. So funny is one thing, but if you can make it to where you and your partner are in the same synchronicity, then that is really cool. Okay, so if you're ready to go ahead, buckle up, and we're going to have some turbulence ahead, but let's have some fun and see how it turns out. So we're going to be in third seat, and it's time to head for the table. Okay, our partner has bid 3 hearts. Not 1, not 2, not 3, a 7-card suit. We're not talking about with the vulnerability. And our right-hand opponent, who knows what they bid. But here is our hand, and it's yours to make your bid. You have Queen, Jack, 3 times in spades. 3 hearts in your partner's heart suit, 9 5 times in diamonds, and 2 low clubs. So, boy, your partner doesn't have much, and neither do you. Your bid, please.
Okay. Do we have any bidders out there
And if
today?
anybody wants to come on the line, Grace, did you put the dial-in number?
I have not put the dial-up number. Let me go ahead and do that now. That is 563-999-2185. Please put your devices on mute and come on in.
Yeah, it'd be great if somebody wants to come in and join us. If we get 3 or 4 people that want to come in, hey, the more the merrier.
I am
That's
not
okay.
sure how delayed we are, though, because I didn't do a countdown timer.
That's okay. That's
I'll tell you
all
what.
right.
Let me do a quick check. Hold your finger up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. My finger is
1,
up.
2, 3. About 3 or 4 seconds. Not bad.
Pretty short delay. So
Yeah.
that's cool. So Grace, I see your number just popped up there, and I will go ahead and proceed. But feel free to join on in if you want, or if you want to just put it in the comments on the chat, online chat. That is cool too. And if you're watching after the fact, I'll be in synchronicity with you after the fact.
Alrighty.
Okay, so the first hand. Well, our partner has, I think, normally 2 of the top 3. Sometimes Marty didn't always have 2 of the top 3s. He's a little bit more risque, depending on the vulnerability, when he has better distribution. So if you've got a 7-card suit, I guess a 7-4-1-1 would be pretty distributional, wouldn't it? A 7-3-2-1. Yeah, so I think if he would have a singleton or a void in a suit, then he's, I suppose, likely. But when you've got a 4-card side suit and you're opening at 3 level, I got to ask yourself, are you sure you don't have a chance for game? So that's one thing to consider. Okay, well, here we go. Answer for number 1 is, yeah, you should be going for game. Now, you've got a weak hand. Yes, Grace?
John says, as they have slam possibilities, so up to 4 hearts to keep them out of a slam sacrifice.
Oh, come on. John, you nailed it. Big guy.
Your oh, come on sounded a little scary.
No, you know that we have hardly any points, and they have a good chance for a slam, just as what John said. I think he's been reading my notes, and he's been looking over my shoulder.
Hi, Bernice. Welcome.
Welcome, Bernice, and all the rest of you there. Patty, Mary, good to have you here. And so, yeah, it's true. If we have such a lousy hand, and our partner has a lousy hand, partner's not going to have 2 outside defensive tricks. Maybe has an outside king. Maybe has an outside ace. By the way, I don't personally, in first or second seat, like to make a preempt with an outside ace at the 3 level, because if I have 2 of the top 3 and I have a 7-card suit and I have an outside ace, what the heck? Why am I not opening at the 1 level? So but I've got only king 7 times in the heart suit, and I've got an outside ace, so it works for me. I just don't really like the idea of opening with king 7 times in a suit at the 3 level. It may work for you. Good luck. But when you go down several vulnerable and penalized, not so good. So, or if your partner thinks you had a real hand and takes you to slam, not so good. So I think you should normally have 2 of the top 3 in your suit. Yes, if you have distribution, go a little bit more, but I do not open with an outside ace at the 3 level. At the 2 level, yes. A weak 2, sure, but not at the 3 level. That's just me. Okay, so at any rate, you can see that, Marty only suggests bidding 3 on this one, and I've got another hand. Can this be right? No, this is the hand. I think it should be where the first bid says 2 hearts. I've got 2 spades up there at the top. So it should say 2 hearts and 8 ... And we would want to not bid 3 hearts, I guess is what it should say at the bottom. I would favor going to 4 hearts. Little typo there. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm with John. I suppose if you were vulnerable versus not, I can understand where maybe you just want to punt it along. But I would recommend, like John said, go to game. Okay, number 28. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if this is the same hand here. 27, and 28. Okay, well, if our partner opened two spades there, what do you think? How do you feel about that hand? Say 5-4 in spades, ace 3 times in hearts, 4 small diamonds, and ace 4 times in clubs. So you've got 2 aces. Your partner has made a 2-spade call. So the law of total tricks, do we bid game? Do we pass? There are some different feelings on this. Your partner's made a weak 2, hopefully 2 of the top 3 in a 6-card suit. Think about what you would make for a bid, and I guess, yeah, hopefully you focus on the fact that you've got some aces. As Marty said, and I heard this from my mother too. I guess it's a cliche, it's been around quite a while. Aces and spaces. So when you've got aces and spaces, they're only good for one trick unless it's a suit you're going to promote. Ace 5 times looks a little better always. But you do have controls. There's nothing to take away from the fact when you've got first round controls. They're glorious cards. Yeah, I don't think aces should be worth 4. I think 4 1/3. Maybe not 4 1/2, but depending upon the length of the suit, they are wonderful cards to have. Now here we have a 4-4-3-2. 4-4 in the minors. Okay. Now if we want to follow the law, we would bid game. Like, whoa, wait a second. Bidding game? Isn't that a little bit rich? It seems like it is, doesn't it? Now, your partner, we don't think has any outside controls, kings, on the rounded suits. So it's likely that they do have a game in the heart suit. So if you believe in the law, then you would go ahead and bid the game. Okay, next hand. So our partner has bid 2 hearts. And wait a second, I got to take my glasses off. We have how many hearts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? And our partner has got 6? Wow, like they've got 1 in the suit is like, really? Our side suit, we have king, queen, jack, tight in diamonds, 3 clubs, so 3-3, but I like that diamond suit, and a singleton spade, so you know what that means, don't you?
What does that mean? John says 6 + 2 = 8.
Yeah, you know that they've got a spade game or more. And the rule, or excuse me, the law of total tricks, if a partner's got 6, we've got 4. Generally, depending upon vulnerability and some other things, we just go to game. The fact that we have 6 of them says more than game. But no, there wouldn't be a reason to go to 6 hearts on this one, because if your partner does have an outside ace or an outside king, they may not make a slam. So I'd say, yeah, you want to go to game with this hand. Let's take a look at it. We have 12-card suit. It says we know that the opponents belong in spade game, if not more. And if they have a club fit, our partner, remember, has 6 in the heart suit, and we have 3 little clubs, so they could have a double fit in the black. And when we have a double fit in the red and they have a double fit in the black, then that's good for extra tricks. So, yes, Grace.
John says 5 losers almost guaranteed.
That's a good way to look at. Counting your losers, John. Good for you. Don't count your winners so much here. But yeah, you've got a hand that 5, 6. You would open it yourself, wouldn't you? You would open it 1 heart yourself. Yes, Grace?
John adds to that, they do not have a slam, so bid game. And Bernice says, if they bid 4 spades, do we go to 5 hearts?
Oh, Bernice. Bernice.
Ooh, it's a
maybe, baby. Well, what do we say? What's my famous 2 words, Grace?
It depends.
Yeah, it depends, doesn't it? So, a very good question. Let's kind of consternate over that same. Consternate.
Okay.
Yeah, we're consternating. So I would say is that, yeah, if you have favorable vulnerability, here's one of the things, this is School of Hard Knocks that you learn the old-fashioned way. You got to earn it. And that is that, will you then push them to slam? if you have the higher ranking suits, you went to like, say, 5 spades and then they go to 6 hearts. And now what do you do? So, if you're in an imps game, maybe they deserve their game. You want to think about, what are the other tables going to do? Are you going to do something different? Can you do a better job of hand evaluation than the other tables? And let's take a look at that. Well, if we're vulnerable and they're not, going down 2 is normally a bad thing, right? So if they're going to be getting, like, say, 450, maybe they do make 6, they go to 480. But if we go down 2, vulnerable, that's 500. In a imps game, maybe. In a match point game, you're probably going to get a bottom, aren't you? So it's kind of like a roll of the dice. There's no real easy answer to that. I think different people are going to do it differently, and maybe on a different day they'll do it differently with the same players. So I don't think there's a guarantee on this, Bernice. It's one that has some speculation to it. But if it went, our partner went 2 hearts. Well, here again, we didn't say what the bid was by a right-hand opponent. If right-hand opponent made a takeout double, I think that shows a little bit more juice than if they passed. Or if my partner went 2 hearts and they went 2 spades. Now I'm kind of maybe thinking I ought to maybe go into the 5 level. So I'd consider those factors. Yes, Grace?
Patty says 11 high card points and adds to that if void and spade would be better.
Yeah, if you have a void and spades, you definitely want to go to the 5 level. We have a singleton there, and our partner, I don't think they have 4. They could have 3, in which case the opponents have 9 in the suit. But the question is what's going on in the club suit? Now, if your partner is kind of a little speculative with their preempts, then we don't know what's going on. Do they have a couple outside honors in clubs? They should not have a couple of useful honors. They could have like Queen 10. I don't call that 2 useful honors. But if they've got something like King Jack 3rd, then I don't think they should have been making a 2-heart bid in the first place. So you have to kind of know thy partner a little bit here also. That's a great question. Let's go ahead and continue. Any more on it?
Yeah, she says that partner has at least 4 points.
That's true. Yeah. Our partner, they better have that jack dog on it. If they have ace and out or jack 6 times in the suit, I'm kind of thinking, after we're going home on the ride home, let's kind of talk about your preemptive style. You've got ace jack 6 times. Well, okay. I guess you have an outside king of clubs. Okay, I can handle that. But we know that they don't have 2 of the top 3 here, because we've got 3 of the top 5 and the 9 of hearts also. Okay, let's go on to number 30. Yes.
John adds, this is John Gibson. He says, play partner for 8 losers and your 6 makes 14, so bid game.
Yeah, that's the original way we used to count the losing trick count, and John had mentioned about 5 losers. I want to kind of go back on that, because I think that you'll find that rather than using the classic way, which is fine if you got, I'll take off your shoes and go fingers and shoes to go by the 14, I like to just count how many cover cards I have as responders. So my partner's made a week 2. I normally think that if we have a fit, and we certainly do here, is that they've got about 7 losers. If they've got 6 losers, they shouldn't be opening a week 2. So if they've got 7 losers, then how many winners can we give them? Well, we've got about 4 or 5. So yeah, it's worth going to game, just taking a look at the number of winners. So whichever way you want to do it, that's cool by me. Okay, number 30, same hand. And our partner this time opened not 2 hearts, not 3 hearts, but 1 heart. And then there is a double. This time it's not any bid. We're saying specifically they did make a double. And we have the same hand. So a little different now. This time our partner's got 12 points on up to 21 points, I guess. What do you think here? And we know the righty has typically about 12 points or more. Let's take a look at our high card points here. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 high card points and quite a few distributional points. So what is your call if your partner opens 1 heart? this could be one. If you don't play this convention, you may not get it the same way I might. Yes, Grace.
I've got a couple of comments here for you. John says, if same losers across suits, then loser count algorithm does not work. Patty adds, Bergen is 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, I mean.
On this hand.
Yeah.
Interesting point. Well, I think you have more than invitational values. Now, with the Bergen raises, number 1 is that it doesn't apply when you have competition, but some people do because they haven't got these advanced agreements. So I'm okay with that, Patty, and the rest of you out there who's saying you think Bergen is still on after the opponent's double. But there's the Jordan bid. We're going to get to that in a second. But if you don't play the Jordan bid, 2 no trump, that is, after one of a major, I guess it could be one of a minor actually too, after a 1 level bid and then a double, if you don't play 2 no trump is showing support in their suit and requisite number of trump 4 or more, then okay. But let's take a look at the advanced treatment that Marty Bergen would suggest. And I'd say if people, I play Bergen races, sure. And they probably play about half of what's in it, but a lot of it doesn't come up often. So that's all they know is the 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 3 spades, 4 spades, whatever. So after a double, then a Bergen raise is not at the 3 level. Now you can do it at the 2 level according to Marty. So Bergen raise of a minor, let's see, a Bergen raise, okay, after the opponents have made a minor, it has different meanings. So a 2 club or 2 diamond, they're doing a takeout, so you're bidding their suit with a 2 club or 2 diamond. So he has a different meaning. It's called the bromad bid. Bergen raise of a minor after a double. Wow, that's a mouthful. But let's say we're not into that stuff. We're just playing with people. They're just kind of average. They don't get into these fancy conventions and so on. So we do know that we have game here. The question is, do we have a chance for slam? And there comes an opportunity to play the 2 no trump bid. So yeah, we can go ahead if you want to and just bid 4 hearts, but let's look at our losers here. We got 3 losers in clubs, 1 loser in diamonds. I don't think we have a loser in hearts, but okay, a loser in hearts, 5, and a loser in spades. We got 6 losers. So if our partner has 5 tricks and we're taking away, we have 6 ourselves, and the partner has 5 winners, then we do have a slam here. So there is some percentage that where 4 hearts would not help us find our slam when a partner has a big hand. So if you play the Jordan bid, that says when you have 4 trump or more and the opponent's doubled, you can bid 2 no trump, and this is not a 2 no trump to play. Now normally, if it goes like 1 heart, 1 spade, and we go 2 no trump, it says, I have a couple stoppers and spades, and I have invitational values. I have 11 or maybe a bad 12 points. So, but it's not when they've made a suit overcall. This is when we've made a double. This is where we can use the Jordan bid, the 2 no trump, not to say we have stoppers in what suit. Instead it says where we have good trump and we have interest in game. Or once in a while, interest in slam. Yes, and that's what we're trying to say here, is that there might be a chance to make a slam. And if you play the Jordan 2 no trump bid, it is primo for this hand. Okay, I don't even know if Marty had that in his lesson, but at any rate, number 31. 1 diamond by partner. Whoa, I thought we were talking preempts. No, we're going to go some of these beyond preempts. Okay, so this time our partner bid 1 diamond, and our righty, we don't know what they bid yet. Let's just say any bid, any reasonable bid. Okay, and we have, let's see, a 5-4-3-1, 5 diamonds to the queen. Jack 4, only a jack, 3 lousy hearts, and a singleton in spades, which obviously they must have spades because our partner doesn't have 5. So, what do you want to call here? We're not even talking about vulnerability. What is your call? Yes, Grace?
John says missing 4 aces, so accept 2 losers.
On this hand?
Was that on this hand, John?
Missing 4 aces, so expect Oh, okay. I think that's in the previous hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry, I'm a
Okay.
little late on that one.
Yeah, this one is like we got nothing basically. None. We've got a queen in partner suit, and that is it. Our hand is chopped liver, right? So yeah, in this hand we want to make a preemptive bid, don't we? I think so. If you play inverted minors, if you play the 2/1 system, most people say if you're playing 2/1, inverted minors should be part of it. Jacoby 2 no trump should be part of it. They're kind of the defaults that go with 2/1. I think you would play inverted minor and you would jump to 3 diamonds, Grace?
And on this hand, Craig says 3 diamonds weak.
Yeah, if you're playing the inverted minors, it is alertable. You know, the standard treatment is 1 diamond, 3 diamonds invitational. And if you invert the meaning, then it says, no, I don't. If you just play standard American yellow card, bridge type of stuff, then I guess you would just have to pass or bid 2 diamonds. But if your partner has 18, 19 points and they go to game thinking that you had 6 points, well, you see the problem with that system, don't you? And you just certainly don't want to bid 1 no trump with a singleton spade. So yeah, you want to, if you're playing inverted minors, smartly go ahead and bid 3 diamonds. 4 diamonds I think is a little rich, even if you're not vulnerable versus vulnerable. But it looks like they've got a good chance to make a spade game, since your partner, like I say, could at most have 4. And if we've got 5 and they've got 8, then they probably got a spade game. Yes, Grace?
Craig adds, over interfere 3 diamonds is weak.
Right. Now here's the thing. Whether, let's say that they've passed and we're playing inverted minors and you bid 3 diamonds, and how many points should that call? You see a lot of people that they've not discussed it, or they don't have a partnership agreement, and you really need one if you're playing inverted minors here. So 1 diamond pass, can I have 6 to 8 points? I don't think so. I don't like to play it that way. Some people say, oh yeah, I can have up to 8 points. Well, it's not preemptive. I know you can't bid 2 diamonds because that shows invitational, or in some cases people play it game forcing. But you just have to bid 1 no trump, even though you've got that singleton spade. Sorry, if you've got like 6 to 8 points. Let's say you had an outside ace of hearts on this hand, rather than 7, 6, 4. You had ace, 6, 4. The way I would play it, you just have to bid 1 no trump, because if I've got 7 points, I'm not able to make a 3 diamond preemptive bid. I do it with a bad 6 or less. Interesting, no? Yeah, if my partner has 18 or 19 points, I've had this too many times in tournaments where I'm playing with a good player and they've got maybe 8 points or so, and I've got 18 or 19, and my partner makes a preempt, and I said, well, 1 diamond, 3 diamonds, I guess they don't have much. So you can't have it with a weak hand and also have it with a full sign-off bid of 6 to 8 points. Just something to consider. Okay, now let's say, as some of you suggested, let's say, oops, excuse me, there was a interference bid, 1 diamond double, I'd still do 3 diamonds. 1 diamond, 1 spade. Okay, they found the spade fit, or they're going to. I would still do 3 diamonds. Would I be vulnerable and do it? I would still bid 3 diamonds, yes. My partner, but they could only have 3. It is true, our partner could only have 3. Do they have a balanced 15 to 17 points? No, they would have opened 1 no trump. They might have something more than 17 points, I don't know. But 3 diamonds is where I think we belong. Most of the time our partner will have 4. Okay, how about number 32? All right, we're in the pass-out seat, 4th seat this time apparently. So our lefty over in, we're south, over in west has bid 1 spade. Our partner has bid 2 diamonds. Okay, that shows, what, 12 points or more? 5 diamonds or more. Our righty has bid 2 spades. Okay, they have a fit, and it's a sign-off bid. And now it's our call, and we have 6 high card points. We have a semi-balanced hand, a 5-4-2-2 with 5 hearts to the 9. Not much there. But in our partner's diamond suit, we have ace-queen 4 times. And doubletons in the black suit. So, wow. Haha, okay. They have a Obar. You remember Obar, don't you? Isn't Obar your friend also? Mr. Obar?
Obar?
Obar. Opponent bid and raised, meaning the same suit. They've done an Obar. They have a fit. and they've done a sign-off bid, and our partner has 12 points or more. How many points do they have, by the way? You think about that, Grace. Yes.
John says law of total tricks, bid 3 diamonds, and Patty says 8 losers.
Okay, they're counting the losers, and they've got their bid, and so some might even go 4 diamonds. We'll talk about that in a second, but that's a horse of another color. So they have made a sign-off bid, so we know that there's 12 points or more in lefty, and we know that it's 6 to 9 points by righty. Not interesting game, or they would have Q-bid 3 diamonds our suit. So let's take a look and see what we say. We have them bidding the O-bar, opponent bid and raise, and righty has about 6 to 9 playing points. Our partner we know has 5 diamonds. Okay, and we have 4. We have a 9-card suit. Our partner could have more than 5, couldn't they? Grace, yes.
John Shrib says give partner choice to go up or not.
We like to kind of give partner the chance to make the mistake. No, to make their best bid, because we don't know what their hand is really. So a good question, or a good point. So we do have that ace-queen in our long suit, and our partner does have 5 or more, remember? And in fact, how many defensive tricks do we have? None. Right? We have only purity in our suit with that ace-queen. We have not one defensive trick, do we? So, yeah, I think most mortals will either pass or bid 3 diamonds. And Marty and I would say, here, I got to take a drink. It is Lipton green tea. 4 diamonds.
Is that an ad? Hold the bottle up a little longer.
Okay, there it is.
I'll put that on the tag.
My green tea, diet green tea. So yeah, I would agree. Now, it doesn't seem like what? What if my partner has 4 hearts? You know, they have 5 diamonds and 4 hearts. We have a double fit. Well, good. Maybe we make a game in the diamonds. I don't know, and hearts too. But yeah, I would actually agree with this. I think 3 diamonds is, you're not going to slow them down. I think lefty, even though righty has went to sign off, I think lefty is going to, because they've got how many points? At least half the deck. And if they've got this kind of shape that we do, because they don't have a lot of diamonds, right? That if you make it 4 diamonds, you're making it more difficult. You're making it more obstructive. Remember, that was what one of the parts of this lesson is. So 4 diamonds, I know it's hard to do, but I would just want to think about it. I do definitely agree with Marty in this. If you're playing against, you know, really skilled opponents, they'll be doing that to you. So rather than just do a raise and then they do 3 spades, whatever, just do 4 diamonds. Now, we don't know, maybe our partner's got enough to set them if they go 4 spades. At least you want to cause them that guess. But if 3 diamonds feels more comfortable, if this is your future mother-in-law, you know, you don't want to make her look bad. Maybe just 3 diamonds is enough. Something to consider. Okay, so next hand. It's a good hand. I like that we have that philosophy. Do you bid 3 diamonds or 4 diamonds? Because auctions get more complicated when both sides have values. Number 33. Okay. So I've got something wrong with this. I'm not sure what the bid is. Oh, I think it should have, we're doing a rebid here. So I guess we open 1 diamond in south, and then it is, Grace, yes?
John says expect to lose 5 tricks, so look at vulnerability. I guess it's VUL, vulnerable.
Yeah, that's true. That is a good point, John. And that last one, if you say, like, let's say sometimes, you know, they start with a 1 diamond bid, and you're thinking, man, I've got like a 7-card suit. I want to go 3 spades. But if I do 3 spades, then they got to go to the 4 level to make a bid. So if they make a double, does that mean that is a for penalty? And I would look at vulnerable. If they went 1 diamond and I'm doing 3 spades, I'd want to make sure that, you know, I've got some goodies, because I'm kind of giving them almost an ultimatum to say, I dare you to penalize me. And if we're vulnerable and we go down 2 or more, yes. Okay, so in this hand, we start with 1 diamond. Lefty over in west says 1 spade. Our partner says 2 diamonds. Okay, 6 to 9 points is the way I feel it is. And I expect they at least have 4, because I may only have 3 diamonds. And then it goes 2 hearts by, wow, wait a second. Our righty bid 2 hearts? That was an overcall with one spade. They maybe only have, I don't know, ace, queen 5 times in spades, maybe a little more. Maybe they're going at 6, 7, 8 points. I don't know what they've got. But now our partner, is that showing 10 points or more? And well, let's look at our hand. We've got aces in the majors. There's 8 points. And then king, jack 6 times in a singleton. A 6, 3, 3, 1. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points, one distribution, 13 points. Our partner's got 6 to 9 points. That 2-heart bid, I don't know if it has 10 points or more. I think it may. It's 2 hearts, I think, is to play. I don't think that's a forcing bid, not by the advancer. Remember, opener, overcaller, responder, advancer. I don't know if they've even got 10 points. But they're, I think, saying this is where I want to play, because or else we've got a pinochle deck. There's too many face cards. It's like, come on, guys. So what do you want to bid after they went 2 hearts? Your partner's got to have at least 4 diamonds. They don't know you have 6. You've got a ton of diamonds, don't you? Okay, well, think about your bid. Go ahead and whip them up there if you'd like, or any comments you have. And I think it's a good question. We have 36 hands, and then I should say 36 questions. And then we have, I think, 3 hands that I've brought along today also. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what we have here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not so sure about righty's bid. Is it invitational, forcing? Is it to play a sign-off bid? You can ask your left-hand opponent, say, your partner's 2-heart bid. What are your you shouldn't say, is it this? You should say, what are your partnership agreements? And they'll say, well, I don't know. And if you don't want to say it that way, the correct way to say it, we have no partnership agreement on this bid. Okay. Well, if you don't, you don't. You don't have to discuss every possible permutation of the billions of bids that are possible. Grace?
John will give it a 5 diamonds, may have game.
Oh, okay. I think I've somehow I've got to go back to this hand. So let's see. Where am I at? Number 33. Here it is. Okay. So,
prior hand?
Yeah. So John, what's that?
Yes, the
this
prior
hand. Number
yes.
33. Yeah. So good question. 5 diamonds might be the ticket. But that means we only got 2 losers. And I think, how many tricks should we count for partner? That is the question. I ask you, how many tricks when your partner makes a sign-off bid do you expect from your partner? The answer, and this is a case open and then a response. I think, I hope you will say it's 2 tricks.
Hand 33 or hand 34?
I'm 33. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We're on 33. So on 33, I think we should expect our partner to have 2 tricks. Okay, we can count our losers, right? We have an 8-card or more fit. So we got 1 loser in clubs. I feel like 1 loser in diamonds, even though it's king jack, it's a moth-eaten suit, but our partner's got 4, so I'm only going to count maybe 1 in that suit. I've got 2 in hearts. Now, if I've got 4 losers and my partner's only got 2 cover cards, then we're fine. But I've got 2 more losers in clubs. So, no, I don't have a 4 loser. I've got a 6 loser hand. So if my partner's only got 2 cover cards, I don't really want to go to game unless I think I'm going to keep them out of something really strong. And they've got a mismatch, right? They do not have an O-bar. No opponent bid and raised the same suit. They've got a mismatch. And normally when they have a mismatch is that they're not going to make that many tricks. Now, I thought I had a response here, but I guess I didn't write down what the response is, so I'm going to have to tell you what mine is rather than try to tell you what Marty had. And so I don't see as them having a big fit in the major suits, so I suspect my partner's probably got 3 or 4 clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tricks. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and bid 3 diamonds here. I don't think they're going to go on too much. It'll be interesting to see if Lefty wants to rebid spades, 3 spades, which I think would, in a direct seat, I would think show extra values. I don't think that partners or the opponent's going to do that. Will they go 3 hearts? Well, I've got 3 hearts. I think they're just going to let us have it for 3 diamonds is what I think. Is that Yeah, they've done a good job of pushing the opponents to the 3 level. That's what they want to do, and I think that we should be able to make it. But remember, when your partner does a sign-off bid, think 2 tricks, okay? No more. Yes.
John says we have 4 defensive tricks, so PUCH them into game.
Push, I guess.
Oh yeah, push. Okay,
Push.
I didn't know if it was
Yeah.
punch.
Push,
or...
I think. But no, I think they're not going. I don't look at them as even making a 3-level bid on most days. They could be that they have a fit, but I'm assuming my partner's got 2 tricks.
That's exactly what John said.
Yeah, I think they've got the ace of
ditto.
diamonds. They might have the ace and the queen of diamonds and nothing else, but then they might just have the queen of diamonds and an outside ace of clubs or something like that. So maybe the ace, king of spades, I don't know. But something like that. But just think about, rather than, oh, my partner has 6 points, and I have so many. No, think about how many tricks your partner's going to give you. They're going to give you 2 tricks most of the time. It may not be the primary honors, aces and kings. You might have to do a little work. You may have to do some finessing. Maybe they've got the queen, jack, third of spades, and you have to figure out who's got the king. Okay, number 34. And I guess this is our, let's see, I guess we're the one who bid the spade suit first of all, I'm assuming here. So yeah, I think that's right. We've got 10 high card points, and it looks like a rule of 20 hand, 6 plus 4, just barely squeaking in. If you have 11 points in a singleton, I open it, but a rule of 20 hand, and be sure to have your honors in your 2 suits when you're using the rule of 20. And this time they are kings and queens. And I like that 10-9 of spades also, by the way. So 6-4-2-1 is very much a distributional hand, and I would agree opening 1 spade. Then our lefty. Yeah, we've only got 10 points. You know, there's still 30 points out there. Some other people are going to be bidding, the opponents probably, and they make a takeout double, which sounds like they've got some hearts to me, probably 4. And they've got, you know, at least tripletons in the other suits also. Okay, our partner goes 2 spades. Once again, a sign-off bid. 2 tricks, remember that. And righty says 3 hearts, not a jump, but just 3 hearts. We've made it hard. Who knows if that means they've got 5 points or if they've got 10 points. But not, they didn't have enough to go to game. So we don't have a lot of points, do we? Our partner's got, 6 to 9, or the 2 tricks. So what do you want to respond after 3 hearts? With 10 high card points. This is a good one. This is a good hand. Count your losing trick counts, please.
We got 5 loser hand. Partner has 2. Can. Go to game, says John. Nailed it.
I agree. Take a look at your losers when you have a fit. You have a fit, you do. Your partner's got 3. And you have 6, by the way.
Are you supposed to have a fit when you're playing bridge?
Sometimes people have fits. But you want to have a fit whenever you can also. So we have 1 loser in spades, 1 loser in hearts, 2 losers in diamonds, and 1 loser in club. We have a handful of losers is all. Only 5, not a 6. So, yeah. Even though we've got 10 points, forget points, moints, as Marty would say. You got all your honors are working, baby. So, and also, even if I didn't have that 10-9 of spades, I mean, that is certainly worth an extra. But if it was ace, king 6 times, and my partner has 3, I'm still going to go to game. But with the 10-9, you're not going to sell me out. I don't care if we're double vulnerable and they're double not vulnerable. I will go to game. So, yeah, count your losers. And oh, by the way, let's say that we didn't have a fit with our partner. Let's say our partner went 1 no trump. So 1 spade, double, 1 no trump. Can I count my losing trick count, even though my partner didn't have a fit? You can try. You can use to see if it's a semi-self-sustaining suit, because you have 3 honors. I like that 9 with it. And 6 long. 6 and 3 is 9. And when you have a suit quality of 9, yeah, it's semi-self-sustaining. You shouldn't lose more than 2 tricks, as you can see. And if your partner's got the ace or the jack, you've only got 1 loser. So I would still count it, even if partner went 1 no trump. I would still want to be coming back at least with 3 spades. Okay, so that's a good hand, Marty. I like that one. You did a good job on that one. And as John had said there, we have 5 losers. Our partner has 2 cover cards. 5 take away 2 is 3. Sounds like that's 10 winners. 10 winners sounds like a 4-spade game. The law of total tricks prevails. Okay, number 35. It is 1 spade and a lot of X's. 1 spade by lefty. Our partner doubles. Sounds like 4 hearts and 12 points or more. Righty says redouble. Says what? 10 points or more. And that have some interest in penalizing us, not showing a spade fit. Remember, if they played Jordan, they could have made the 2 no trump bid here to show that they have spade fit and more. And that is alertable, by the way. But they went redouble. So an opening bid of 12 points or more, and 10 bids, they've got 10 points, or more. They've got 20, we got almost enough for game right there, don't we? And our poor partner has got a hand in. So what does that leave us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds to the queen jack. Well, that's 2 honors, better than sharp stick in the eye or whatever. So I think we want to make a call. Yes, Grace?
John says assume 3 diamonds in X bid, so bid 3 diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, here's one that I love Marty's response on this. He says, in this hand, we are the boy in the candy shop. Let me get my mic up a little bit closer here so I don't keep banging it there. Is that better for you, Grace?
Yes.
So, at any rate, yeah, you if you make a 2 diamond bid, you want to help partner by showing where you've got some values. Your partner says, hey, I've got at least 3 cards in the other suits, diamonds. And so, yeah, I think you would want to go 3 diamonds to say, and sometimes the opponent's a little confused. Well, what does that mean? You know, my partner's open and I've got 10 points from. What does that mean? It means to play. It means that we're being a little obstructive. It is a preemptive oriented bid. And sometimes my opponents will ask, well, is it weak? I'll go, I never bid weak hands, but I will bid preemptive hands. Just to have fun with them a little bit. So yeah, okay, so in this case, we know that righty has 10 points or more, and even though our partner has 12 points, we're not going anywhere. But we can bid 3 diamonds with our 9 card fit. We've got 6, our partner's got 3. You can call it a law of total tricks if you want to. You want to make it a little harder for them to find a heart game. Oh, wait a second, heart game, where did that come from? I lefty bid spades. Well, yeah, your partner may have 4 of them, and it might be a 4-4-4-1. You know, we may have a singleton, and your partner is likely to have 4, and so if they end up in 4 hearts, and they get that 1 in 4, 28% chance, or 25 if you want to say, but 1 in 4 chance where that they've got 4-1 against them, they may be sorry that they went to 4 hearts. So when bidding 3 games, 3 diamonds, it makes them harder to find their game. So as Marty says at the final part, I love to bid here. You're the kid in the candy shop store. Partner knows your bust. You bid whatever you want. Yeah, you could bid 2 diamonds. You could bid 3 diamonds. If you bid 4 diamonds, you know, pick a bid with vulnerability. But your partner knows exactly what you have based upon, right? In fact, everybody should know what pretty much everybody else has, but they don't know how high they should go. Okay, that's her last one, number 36. Then we've got some hands at the table.
All righty, hand 36.
Here we go, the perfect 36. And oh, by the way, I think his lesson, this is about halfway through, so there'll be a lot more in future weeks we can discuss on some of these hand evaluation bids. So 1 spade by lefty, partner, 2 clubs, righty, 2 hearts. 2 hearts is what? Forcing? Yeah, in this case it is forcing. And it also, and by the way, if your partner made a double and then 2 hearts, that would be to play, if you understand my drift. I won't get into that one, but in this case, where 1 spade, 1 something, and then a 2 level bid, and then 2 in a new suit, that says 10 points and 5 or more, please. Okay, otherwise you have 10 points or more, you could make a double, right? Like the previous hand. So, okay, here we go. Ours to bid, and we have Oh, look at this. 5 clubs. We have a 5-5-2-1. 5 clubs to the ace king. Ha ho, I like that ace king too. So we definitely have a lot of help for partner. And I wonder if righty may have spades and hearts. Maybe they're going to have a double fit. We don't know that righty doesn't have spades. Maybe they didn't want to make a 3 club Q bid of my partner's bid suit. Maybe they didn't want to go 2 spades. That's too weak. 3 spades. Is that preemptive? So yeah, that might be just a temporizing bid. They may have hearts. So what do you want to bid here with 5 clubs and your partner's got at least 5 clubs? Ooh, this kind of sounds like a law of total tricks hand, doesn't it? Answer is we have lots of clubs, so we bid lots. Now, if you can rustle in a 5 club bid, fine. If you want to go to 4 club bid, we understand why you have a little tenacity where not this time. Yes, Grace.
John's in your brain.
5 clubs. John, you are a
5
bidder.
in clubs and shortness, so expect diamond tricks to go 4 clubs or even.
That was easy, John. Easy for you. Some of us not
5.
so much. But unless the vulnerability scares you, go to 5 clubs on this. Yes. It looks to me like they've got a game, right? They've got 12 points or more here, 10 points or more over there. And we have no protection on the majors. And if our partner's got a lot of clubs, they don't have a lot in the majors either. So I think they've got their major suit game. And John and I suggest going to 5. But if you want to go to 4 for now, then the question is, when they go to 4 of a major, are you going to go to 5 then? Don't do it that way. Okay, I think we're ready to head for the table. And let's see if I can. It's been a while since we've done that. And Grace is pointing to the clock. She says, Michael, keep it moving, little doggies.
Giddy up.
Okay, so, I think I want to go to the Wacom tablet. And, oh my gosh, Grace, look at this. I forgot to do a little homework before I started the lesson. I have to go over here and hit the camera once. And
I like the way you've got your secrets blocked with the northwest, east, and south hand.
Nope, I think I've got to. This will be a minute. Pay no attention to the man behind the mirror.
Stay tuned. We'll play a commercial for you. Can I do a shared screen?
And, okay, I think I'm almost there. I click it one more time.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to read some comments here. Patty says, if you say so. And Bernice says, not if we are all vulnerable, though. Right? Question.
If we're all if neutral vulnerability, I'm going to go. You know, it's like they're going to get 620 points, maybe more. And if I go down 2, I don't think I am, but if I do go down 2, that's 500 versus their 620. If I'm playing match point, I'm going to get a good board. If you're an imps game, and especially if you think, they're not so swift, sorry to say it that way, but they're not likely to find their game, you may just not want to go to make that bid. So there is a little bit of street smarts table feel if you want to, but neutral vulnerability, I'm going to go to the 5 level. I'm not going to let them find their 4 level game, which I think they have. Okay, because righty, remember, has 10 points or more. Okay, so we are heading for the table, and let's see if I can pull this one up here. Hand number 1 is going to be. I do have the bids here. Okay.
Oh, we've got some bids coming in.
Oh, wow,
right now,
already.
I can't see anything because they're all covered.
That's the way it should be. So we're going to go by west.
They took a sneak peek.
No, I'm sorry, north. This is hand number 1. So north just gets the first chance. And this is a robot game. And this is a match point game, I do believe.
All right, so the hand bidding will be the north.
Hand bidding is the north, and so we can see that it's 3, 4, 5, 6 points, all quackers. Our partner, the robot, is going to dutifully pass. Over in the east seat, they've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points with a 5, 4, 3, 1. They're going to pass. So, okay. As you know, when we play in Bridge Base Online, we've always got the hand with most points are, nobody can have more points than us. Somebody could have as many points as we do, but nobody will have more than us, and that's just the way they're dealt. So we have two aces, a king, a queen, a jack, and a 9. And so 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Some people like to bid one no trump with 14-point hands, by the way. This is a 4-4-3-2. If you're into why they might do it, what's their body cards? Well, they have the 9 of hearts is a plus. The 10, 8, 4 times in spades is no help. So, yeah, I think most people are going to just keep it in the fairway and just bid one club. Okay, back to West. Still no bid there. Our partner, after hearing one club, has no 4-card major but has 6 points and says, yeah, I've got some body cards, Michael. I don't like Jack 3 times of diamonds, but Jack 10 is a little better and Jack 10-8 is a little better yet. So our partner bid one no trump. Okay, over to East. What do you think the robot did next? You've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. Hand number 1, nobody's vulnerable. Pass, right? No, the robot went 2 hearts. Interesting, is it not? Would you bid 2 hearts with that after a passed hand? Your partner's a passed hand, and then it goes 1 club to your left, your singleton suit, and then 1 no trump to the north, saying, I do not have a 4-card major. 2 hearts. That's a little rich, isn't it? Anyway, that's what they bid. And so it's up to us in South. Curse that robot. Yeah, they know, and I'm not surprised. You know, it's like they're not vulnerable, and I know that they've got a 5-card heart suit, and it's ours to bid. So what are you going to bid now? Are you going to pass? Are you going to make a double to say I've got 4 spades? Now, don't do that. Your partner does not have 4 spades, or they would have bid it. So don't make a double. That would be weird. So you either pass or 2 no trump. What do you want to do here? You're in the direct seat, not the pass out seat. You do have primary honors in the minors, and you do have one special card there. I hope you can see it, that special card. Yes, Grace.
John says pass shows less than 15 points and let the partner bid.
Yeah, we do have 14, and I think it is a good 14 points now. I didn't before, but now I think it's a good 14. So here's the statement that you've heard me say before. I hope you'll lock in on it, or if you don't go by with it, fine. How many points does it take to make a 1 no trump game? Hope you don't say 20, right? 20 maybe, but you want 21 points, right? If you've got half the points, it doesn't mean you're going to make 1 no trump. Somebody's going to get 7 tricks, but it may not be you. So I like to say 21 points to make 1 no trump. How many stake for 3 no trump? Used to be 26, but now we say 25. So wouldn't it make sense that 2 no trump takes 23 points? I hope so. So if I've got 14 and it takes 23, that sounds like our partner's got to have 9 points, don't they? The high end of their 1 no trump bid. So yeah, 2 no trump, man, I better have some values here. I don't have 15 to 17, or I would have opened 1 no trump. I better have a good 14 points if I'm going to do it. Maybe I'm not going to make it. Maybe they'll make their 2 hearts. East, you made it tough on me. Let's go back to that East hand. East, I think you're a little better player than I thought you were. I thought you were just an average robot, but that was a pretty damn good bid there, wasn't it? At any rate, I went to no trump, and I didn't enjoy the bid because, as I said, I know that we need to have, on average, 23 playing points. Not high cards, but I have to have some way to develop tricks. And our partner does not have 4 spades, which is kind of like, this is not going to be easy. But I know one other thing. When our partner bid 1 no trump, how many points do they have in the minors? Did I hear you say 7 at least? I hope so. They do not have a 4-card major. So that means as best they have 3-3 in the majors. And if that's 6 and you take away from 13, that's 7. So they have to have at least 7 in the minors. Yeah, they may have a long minor suit. Maybe that'll set up. Or maybe our clubs. Maybe we've got 4-4. Maybe they got 5 clubs. I don't know. So anyway, I didn't really like this bit a lot, but I said, I'm not going to pass out. And as John said, you are in direct seat. You might let partner come in with 2 no trump, but I took an action. Will I like it or not? That is the question. So I said 2 no trump, and West said, well, I'm not going to bid 3 hearts. I've only got ace doubleton. Partner's like, I'm happy enough with that, and a pass. So West, it's your lead, West. You heard your partner bid hearts. I'm kind of curious what you all are going to do. That's my southern word for the y'all to going to do today. Are you going to bid a lead, an ace of hearts, and another? Or do you want to catch something for Mr. South who says 2 no trump?
What are you putting on the table?
What do you think they're going to... I think a club lead might be good from Jack 10-9 4 times. I certainly wouldn't lead the 4th best in this. Lead your sequence suits. So think about what you would lead, and let's see what the robot does if I can find where my mouse is. Oh, I see. I've got it on another screen there. Okay, with the mouse back, we're going to go ahead and start playing ball. Here we go. The opening lead is... Okay. I'm sorry. It was coming from the east there. I forgot that north is. So what we're going to do is take a look at the north and the south. First, we're going to take a look at the east lead, and that was the 2 of clubs. Yeah, they didn't want to sell out on the heart suit hearing that we bid no trump. So they made not a 4th best lead, but to their partner's hand, thinking partner's got to have something. Because we've only got, 9 points, and they're not going to 3 no trump, so led the singleton. Okay.
And the West, John would have led with the Jack in the series.
Yes, also. Right, same here, John. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's the north hand was the declare. So, okay. And I'm going to show now north and south hand and see what we've got. So they led the 2 of clubs. Now, I'm playing from the south's perspective, but I should get my digitizer out here. And if I do the... There we go. The south hand is going to be the dummy. Okay. So I'm playing it and looking at the north hand, and they can't see the north hand. This is hidden. Come on. There we go. Hidden from the rest, so that is the declare. So, okay, it comes around to my queen, and it's like, oh, isn't that interesting? They led a suit that we have 8 cards in. I think that East has got something they're hiding, don't you? I think that's a punt lead. They made a passive lead. So, and look at East. West should be going 3rd hand high, but only went with the 9. I think they must have a sequence suit. Oh yeah, they've got a sequence suit. They played the bottom of their sequence. So I've got kind of a good feel of what's going on already. East does not want to make a active lead and doesn't have a sequence or anything like that, and they played a 9. So the clubs, I don't think are going to go that spiffy, and I hope you feel the same way. Yes, Grace.
John says play a spade for 2 tricks.
Yeah, and you can see where the spade suit is, once the ace and king is out, the big question is, will they fall 3-3? That's a 36% chance, 1 in 3 if you want to say it. But, yeah, we would hope that they're 3-3. That would give us an extra trick. We would like 2 spade tricks is what we would like. You know, I don't see... the club suits are going to be that great now based upon that lead. And the diamonds, I don't really have much of a chance for repeated finesse because I only got a doubleton in the south. If I had another diamond, I could maybe catch an honor in the east hand, a king or a queen, but now I can't. So, yeah, this is going to be some work to get that 8 tricks. I was a little bit aggressive, and I would hope my partner would have a little better than a quacker 6 hand, but hey, time to go ahead and play. So here we go, and let's see what we're going to do. I did play a spade just as John suggested, a low spade to the 10 in the south. They don't know that I've got the queen and the jack in the north. Remember, that's the hidden hand. Dummies in the south, so they win with the king. Now, Wes. Now you get a chance to lead. Are you going to come back with another club? Scene 4 in my hand to the ace king. They do play a spade, so they're playing passive. They're what? What's this? I'm thinking they must be 4-4-3-2, and they're probably promoting the fourth, but I have no better play. And so they win the ace, and they come back with a diamond. Grace, I should let you go ahead. I see you got your hand up.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Bernice says 4 sure tricks only.
Thank you, Bernice. That is a great thing to start with. How many winners do you have? We have 4, so we have to develop tricks. Will we develop 4? Well, we hope we can develop at least 3. So, okay, so they've come back in a diamond. East is not breaking the heart suit. We've got the Queen, Jack 9. I think over in West they have either the ace or the king of hearts, because if somebody has ace king, they'd be playing it. So they have a split ace king, I think, is what's going on here. And they're not going to be wanting to break the suit. Now, they see the doubleton. East saw the doubleton in my south dummy hand. And so, yeah, that was a good play. So, okay, let's see what they're going to do to us next. Oh, West has finally played the ace of hearts. Yes, they've shown they had the ace. And I suppose, unlike John and I, who would have led the jack of clubs, I wonder if they were on the opening lead, if they would have played an ace of hearts and another, in which case, I might only have the king and out in hearts. Anyway, they played the ace. Thank you for not continuing diamonds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sometimes you need some help from the opponents. So then they play a spade, and hoo-hoo! They fell 3-3. So, John, we are in deep clover there. We can get back to our south hand, and that 8 of spades is golden. Okay, so the ace of hearts has been played. We've got one more heart trick coming. The club suits, I'm not sure that that's going to work, and I don't want him to play diamonds, so I better get to my business, don't you think? So I play a heart, and it goes to the king. They pop up second hand high, and okay, I'm going to be able to, now my queen of hearts good, my 8 of spades good, and I've got 2 clubs at least, and the ace of diamonds. So things are looking a little better. There goes that diamond. Thank gosh they didn't start with the diamonds. Whew. Okay, so we can take the 8 of spades, 3-3 split. We can take the queen of hearts. Good. Not getting a club pitch. So, okay, ace of clubs, and ooh, it was a 4-1, wasn't it, against me? So, yeah, they let a singleton club, and they're going to get the last trick. So when the dust settles, let's go ahead and take a look at all 4 hands. And so how many tricks did we get? I never did look at it there. I'm sorry. I have to go back.
Yeah, let's see what the
Let's
outcome
take a
was.
look. And we have 7 tricks. Yep. We did not have the 23 points. We should not have figured that we were going to make it. So what do they say? Fake it till you make it? No, we don't say that. But yeah, our partner had kind of a lousy hand this time. We didn't make it. We went down 1. And let's see. We got 97% on this board. Like, what? You went down 1? And you got 90, I think it was 98% on this board. This was a match point. But yeah, everything went pretty well, because other tables, they let them play it in hearts, and they've got a double fit when you look at it. The red suits, they've got the hearts and they've got the diamonds. So yeah, I guess that even though we went down 1, sometimes, as they say, down 1 is good bridge. So lesson learned is that you want to have 23 points, and I doubted my partner would necessarily have 9. I expected a little more than a bad 6. And, oh, what's the shape of my partner's hand, by the way? You'll see this come up being important later. It's a 4-3-3. Made it even worse, didn't it? And, yeah, they had 4-1 against us in clubs. And if they had 3-2, I would have actually made the contract, because I valued one card I mentioned before. And what was that card? I'm going to circle it. The 9 of hearts is a big card. Once they bid 2 hearts, my hand goes up considerably there. So at any rate, that's the one thing I'd like you to think about, is when you've got queen, Jack 9. That is a nice sequence, especially when righty has bid the heart suit. Okay, well, that does it for that hand. I think we've milked it more than enough. I know, Grace, you want me to get rolling, don't you?
Rolling.
So we have one more hand that is a match point game, and then I'm going to come back to one hand for Imp's game. So we're going to go pick up the speed a little bit now. And let's see, which hand is this one? This is I'm going to save this one because this is such a good hand. This is going to take a little bit more talk. Sorry about that, Grace, but we're going to do the hand number 10. Number 10 it is. And there we go. And I need to show somebody's hand. I'm going to just show all four hands. We're going to get this thing going. Okay, so
Peekaboo.
It goes 2 spades by East. And I'm sure everyone's going to agree with that. 6-3-2-2. It's kind of a flat hand, but hey, it's got ace, queen, 9, 6 times in spades. So no doubt about that. That is going to be a 2-spade opener. Us in South, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One distribution is 14. Do you want to make a bid? I did not. I said, out in the East Texas town of El Paso. El Paso is what I made. So I passed. Now, I don't have that great a hand to go to the 3 level. Come on.
I'm starting to think you've been married to me too long.
That's going to be a little corny,
You're
aren't I?
thinking in song.
That too. And over in the West seat, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What do you, it ties in today, believe it or not. What do you make for a bid? Do you pass? You bid 3 spades, 4 spades, 2 no trump. Ask your partner if they have an outside ace or king. The answer is they bid 3 spades. What would maybe be the problem? I'm not saying it's a bad bid, because you've got a 9-card fit, right? But you do have one flaw in your hand. Do you know what that flaw is?
What's that flaw?
The flaw is you've got a 4-3-3 shape. You've got a flat pancake hand.
That's exactly what Patty said.
Patty, hoo-hoo. Patty gets a
flat.
Oh,
Nailed it.
boy, that's bro. Who's there? Nailed it. Good job. You have a 4-3-3. You have no roughing power in this hand. Good job, Patty.
Good job. And John Gibson agreed. It was a flat hand.
Yeah, so I don't think that you can bid 3 spades later if you need to, but if it was instead a pass, then it's going to pass out. And anyway, so I think the robot algorithm was not as effective. I won't say it's a mistake, but whoever programmed it there, it's like, maybe not the 4-3-3. You should have taken away something. So, okay, they're in 3 spades, and it passed out. I was kept my nose clean. I didn't make a bid, which a lot of the other tables did, to their demise. So, okay, it's mine to lead in the South, and I led a trump, a passive lead. Let's take a look at the dummy. Well, look at the dummy over in the West seat. They win with the queen, and they said, okay, we're going to play a second round. I guess they'd like to do something in the heart suit, because nothing's going to happen in clubs, and diamonds. They don't want to break diamonds. We don't want to break diamonds. So, okay, we're getting the feel is that they're going to try to force us to make a mistake first. Everybody's doing passive. Okay, they play 8 of hearts. Why the 8? Who knows? To their 10. And I win with the jack. Okay, and I look at the dummy over in West, and I see, oh, there's a queen there. They are trying to set up that suit. So at this point, I didn't really like the opportunity of playing a club, but I'm hoping my partner has got the ace or the jack would be fine. I know that they've got like ace, queen of spades over there, so I'm not expecting too much more by the East. So at any rate, okay, I play the club, and yes, my partner did have the queen. I can see the ace and the dummy, and I'm pretty happy in South to have this 10 of clubs when I led that suit, by the way, and my partner says, I see what's going on, and we're just going to go ahead and not break new suits. You're not going to get us to break the red suits. Good. So I play the king, their jack, and the ace falls, so okay, that's good. in good shape. That 10 of clubs was a big, big card. Above the 9, over in the dummy. Okay, so they play a spade, and yeah, you're going to try to get us to wiggle a little bit, but you're procrastinating. And now they play the club, and my 10 covers the 9. And great, I'll play another club. They went with the ace or whatever. Good false card or whatever. They've got the rest of the spades. And they're going to have to break that diamond suit. We do not want to break the diamond suit. We want them to break the diamond suit. Finally, they played the diamond. I play second hand low to the queen. My partner's got the king. And my partner plays a diamond back. My jack wins. And I'm glad we did not break the diamond suit. We're in the ace, and then there's our ace of hearts, and they have got the last 2 tricks. So they are down 2 tricks. So in retrospect, you can see that Wes betting 3 spades did not work so well with their 4 triple 3. And they were vulnerable, which is, I think, 200 points for us. So we got a topper on that board. Okay, last hand. And this one, I guarantee there's going to be something for us all to learn on this one. All of us, myself included.
What are we going to learn?
We're going to learn that the algorithms are not always programmed right, but there is a bid that most everybody in the room didn't understand, something that I would say advanced duplicate players would know. It's a rebid situation. So, okay. So my partner in North has opened 1 no trump. And I'm thinking, wow. And I've got to have at least as many as my partner. And so they've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 points. And, some nice values in spades and the 10, 9 of clubs, something like that. So 1 no trump to start. A pass, and I've got to have at least that many. How many do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6. I like that heart suit. King 10. I like that. There's another 3. Another 5 points in clubs. And 2 points there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So what do you want to bid with 16 points? I ask you. There was several different bids, and mine was not necessarily the one that was bid most of the time. What's your call? Dun, 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 dun. So
We'll start with the 2 of clubs.
A lot of people are going to bid the old Stamen 2 clubs to say, let's go for a 4 card. The question is, are you prepared to go to slam?
Slam it.
Are you interested in slam?
Patty, are you going to slam it?
Are you interested in slam with your 16 points?
John says yes.
The answer is a resounding
4 no trump from Patty.
4 no trump. 1 no trump, 4 no trump. Yeah, some people made that bid, and if you bid 4 no trump, North, would you accept 1 no trump, 4 no trump, and you've got this hand. Remember, that is 7 and 4 and 4, and you got some nice body cards there. They shouldn't, but they did. So a lot of tables, 1 no trump, 4 no trump, 6 no trump, going down 1. That's what most of the room did. I think the algorithm is got a flaw. When you've got a 15, yeah, you've got a 4-4-3-2 shape, but don't value that 10-9 that much. You got 15. You better have a good 16, like with a 5-card suit or something going on. No, don't do it with this one. So Robot made an error, and most people went down because that was the common bid. But some are going to do 1 no trump, and then it's going to go 2 clubs looking for a fit. And I want to just hold on the phone for just a second and say, do you understand that your partner cannot have as many points? So the most they can have is 16. 16 and 16 is 32. Does 32 make a slam? No. Maybe some days, if you have shapely hand. Oh, what's your shape? Oh, remember I said I was going to come back to that? You've got a 4-3-3, don't you? Did you take away a point? Yeah, you don't really have 16 points with a 4-3-3. I don't think. I suppose that 10 of spades, maybe you think it's worth something, but queen, 3rd, and diamonds, Yeah. Also, if you were playing match points, which for some reason I forgot this was an imps game, if you were playing match points and you have 28 to 31 points, you should be playing in no trump. I don't care if you have an 8-card fit. I don't care if you have 4 heart fit. You're going to get an extra 10 points, and in match points, that's big. Now, if you have, like a 25 to a 27 points, yeah, play in your 5-3 fit. But once you get to be where, if you want to say 29 to 31, fine. But once you get to be in this range, you just want to play in no trump. Anyway, it's something that I've learned from a Grand Life Master, and I've not forgot it. But shh, don't tell everybody else. And don't do it when you're playing against me. But anyway, so I just chose to go to 3 no trump because my partner is not going to have more points than me. I do have a 4-3-3, and I guess I could have seen if we had hearts, bid 2 clubs, my partner goes 2 hearts, and I go to 4 hearts, that's it. But the question is, here's what some people did wrong, which is another thing that people make errors on, and it goes 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. My question is what do you ask for slam now? What's your next bid? And most of the people there, they said, well, 4 no trump. No, 4 no trump is quantitative. It's like, what? What are you talking about? No, it's Blackwit. No, not in this auction. It's not. This is the exception to the rule. And so in this auction, the correct bid to ask for aces is the old Gerber bid, 4 clubs. And you're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, 4 no trump is quantitative, and 4 clubs is Gerber. What else would it be? I'm not supposed to be worth a singleton or void. So in this auction, what most advanced players agree is 4 clubs is how you ask. 4 no trump would be quantitative. I don't know. I don't make these rules. I just have to learn to follow them. But here again, the rest of the people in the room, they didn't remember that either. And the robot was programmed that way. Because you know what it bid after it heard 4 no trump? You're not going to believe it.
What did it bid?
Pass.
What?
Pass. It's like, well, if it was quantitative before, and if Patty went 4 no trump and they went to 6, well, it's certainly going to go to 6 again here. No. In this case, it passed. Now,
Patty said,
what is going on with this robot? Somebody
pass with 15 points.
Yeah, come on. You don't like in one case, 1 no trump, 4 no trump is go on to 6, but when it goes 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 4 no trump, which it says is quantitative, and then it passes on one of them, it doesn't on the other, it's like, this is when you got to pull your hair out. Not me. I pulled my hair out enough. I don't lose anymore. But you see what's going on here is that this is an auction that can get clumsy. And if you're playing with an advanced player that says 4 clubs, everybody knows that you use a burger bid after a stamen. It's like, well, if you didn't know that, you maybe know it now. But if you're playing in a big tournament, the knockouts, and this is it to win the knockouts, and you got a lot of master points riding on this one, you kind of wish you knew this auction. So 4 no trump in this auction is quantitative on a rebid. And if you want to play the other way with your partner, fine. But if you play with a different partner that does it what we've all been trained to do, then something to be aware of. But either way, I hope you'll agree with me that whoever did the programming for the quantitative bid, when Patty went 4 no trump, other way around. 1 no trump, 4 no trump. This should be a big pass. Pass, 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 pass. Yes, Grace.
John says that the robot assumed 4 spades and partners, so flat hand expected 2 losers, clubs and diamonds.
That's a nice thought. You did have 4-4 in the majors, but then they would instead be in 6 spades. If you thought, well, I did ask, then I guess you would know that, okay, you would want to rebid spades. So if you think, though, I didn't have hearts, but I went 4 no trump, I get that, Sean. But then the only reason I would have asked was because I had 4 spades. So can't quite buy into that. But I like your theory. I like that thought. And it does have a certain logic to it. So, when I got a top board there, was I lucky? Yeah, in a way. I mean, I didn't I think that, I did downgrade by one by having a 4-3-3. And the main thing is that if I have 16, the maximum my partner has is 16. The maximum. And if they have 15 or 16, we need 33 points for the slam. So the people that started doing the quantitative stuff is no, don't do it here. Now, if you're playing with humans, yeah, your partner could have 17 points. So you do need to make a quantitative bid when you have 16 there. But just be aware, this is not the best 16 in the book because of your 4-3-3. So Marty started this lesson by talking about shape and preempts, and I would have to say is that when he got into a 6-3-9-2-2, not as good as a 6-3-3-1 or a 6-4-2-1. Be careful with that. If this happens to be a minor suit, I'm okay with it. But be careful with a nice 4-card major on a side suit to not preempt that. Not my style anyway. I know Marty does sometimes, but not my style.
Patty
Yes,
says,
Grace.
thanks, that makes sense.
So yeah, think about your distribution. I hope this was a good lesson. I know we kind of gone a long time, and Grace, we're going to call it a day. I think we've got another live stream for us to be on, so anything else?
Okay, well, Bernice says, during the play of hands, I think the robot knows all the hands. Some of their plays don't make sense unless they do.
Yeah, when it comes to like Bridge Baron or some of those programs, you can program it to say, do a double dummy. In other words, look at all of the 4 hands and go ahead and make your best possible bids rather than use some algorithmic things. Make it so it'll always make the best bid or best play. But no, Bridge Base Online doesn't do that. And sometimes it makes some bids. You wonder, like, why does it make that bid or that play? It's like, what are you thinking about? So it doesn't. It's somewhat human because it makes the same mistakes we do sometimes a little bit more. So thank you all for being here. It was great to be back again. I hope you have a good week playing bridge, or good weekend, as the case might be. Beautiful weather out here in California, and Grace and I are looking forward to going under the radar, and so getting our COVID gear on, and maybe getting down in January to go down to Arizona where the RV quartzsite folks go. But
It's a wait
we'll
and see.
It's a wait and see because, yeah, if this COVID just kind of keeps on going up, is that, that's not going to be much fun.
Exactly.
So at any rate, I hope you're safe and healthy, wealthy, and wise, or at least a couple of 3. Thanks for dropping by to be here today. Grace, you got anything else before we sign out?
That's it. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe until we see you later.
And as the song goes,
Happy trails.
Trails to you until we meet again.
Bye-bye.
Peace out. Bye for now.